Those do seem cool though. Oh, one, a trick is that you can do with those is if there are things that if there are things that what is it? If there are services that you can get a 1 month free trial when you sign up with your credit card, sometimes you can sign up with those and just get a 1 month free trial, and then at the end of your 1 month you can use another one and get... Not that I necessarily condone that approach or like encourage that approach, but I did think it was clever that someone thought to do that because apparently it works. Because why not? It works like a credit card, so why not? Uh, all right, we're almost there. Is the good news? We're right up against the edge, right? And this, I don't think this one took as long. I think this pass took less time than the last one, so that's good. And the last thing I need to do is just come in with this texture and by texture I mean tone, and go with that. You didn't hear it from me, you guys, but yeah, like I was tempted to do that with like Hulu Plus, because like there are some shows on Hulu Plus that I've just never seen, or like there's some shows on Hulu that I would watch on Hulu, but I don't watch them soon enough, and then they expire or whatever, and I don't know. Like there's the show Manhattan, which is supposed to be good, and like I don't know, I'm never like super in the mood where I'd want to sit down and watch it because it's like it seems really dramatic and like it's like a historical piece about the Manhattan Project, and but I don't know. I also heard it was really good, so I'm sure at some point I'll want to sit down and watch it. And so it occurred to me like, oh, I could, but I don't know. I don't. I think I think they don't intend for you to do that. So. Oh. Oh, okay. So maybe I must be talking about something different. Uh, a UUID. Interesting. Uh, huh. Uh, hey, Potato, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, I am doing quite well, I would say. How have you been? Since, well, I guess it hasn't been that long since I saw you. You were here, what, like Thursday or Friday last week? Uh, do you have a nice relaxing, weekend? I kinda did. Not that anyone asked, but I can't ask. You can't ask a direct question on stream and wait for an answer because of stream delay. You're not going to get an answer for some amount of time. So I don't know. I never know what to say. Like I always have that awkward. As soon as I ask a direct question, I'm like, wait, what? Cool. All right. um, I uh, this weekend I didn't really accomplish much, but I accomplished something in a video game, which kind of counts as accomplishing stuff, except not really. I was kind of productive, sort of, if you count video games as being productive, but not really. uh, I put those lines too close, and now they don't look very good. But whatever, I don't care. Wait, actually, instead of doing that, let's wait, z. Let's pad out the center or something. I don't know. Whatever. That's fine. What? I actually do play music. I have music playing in my headphones right now. The reason I don't play music on stream, which I'm sure is what your question was, I music is way too subjective for me. Like it's the sort of thing that like there are literally streams that I want to watch because I like the stream and I find them interesting, but I can't watch them because the music sucks. And like to other people that music is awesome, but to me that music sucks. And so yeah, part of the reason I don't so the reason I don't the one of the big reasons that I don't play music on stream is because I'm sure no matter what music I picked, someone would think it sucks. And so the beauty about not playing music is that you all could be listening to music right now. Hey, Sogam, how's it going? Welcome. You all could be listening to music right now. In fact, I encourage you to do so. Music is wonderful. Um, But yeah, you can, because like, okay, so if you can stream this stream, then clearly you're on a device that can play music. You're either on a mobile device and you can have music stored on your mobile device, or you're on a PC and you can have you can connect to another streaming service to get music streamed to you right now. So if you're watching this stream, you can also be listening to music. There's like, I can't fathom a situation where you can watch this stream and not have access to your own music. So yeah, that's why I don't play music over the stream, because I assume most of you are listening to music at home or wherever you are on your own music devices. So yeah, that's what that's about. All right, we're almost there, you guys. Just like this many more to go. Oh, I do have to do the seams. Seams. Who's Bill? Oh, yeah, I'm with Sogom. Who's Bill? Yes. It's actually Bob Ross mixed with Bob Ross versus Rick Ross. It's actually quite good. All I do is trees. Trees, trees. Trees. Nope, I don't know. Um, oh, that was, never mind. So, we're almost there. So close. Can taste it. Taste that delicious sap. Or nice. Sounds like a well-rounded music selection. See, I never would have known that. If if I had sat down to be like, what type of music should I play on the stream? I don't think I ever would have come up with orchestral dubstep, because I'm assuming you mix the two together. I'm assuming you meant that as like one genre, not as two separate genres. Although I guess the other explanation is probably more clear. Orchestral dubstep. I would listen to orchestral dubstep. I mean, I'd listen to anything pretty much. So it's not special that I would listen to something per se. But no, that doesn't sound bad. I have no clue what that would sound like though. I just assume it would sound good though. Like weird, but probably good. I assume. I don't know. Does anyone here play orchestral dubstep? See? I don't know. It's also like it's not always even just like what do you like globally, but like what do you feel like listening to at any given time, right? Because like like I like a lot of different musics, as I say a lot, but like sometimes I'm not really in the mood to listen to like one thing or the other thing, and so like yeah, I don't know. I just feel like music is one of those things that there are like two modes. There's like, for me personally, there's discovery, where I'm willing to listen to like something else, or like if I'm not trying to discover music though, I probably have a pretty clear idea about what I feel like listening to at any given time. So yeah, look, we did it. We did the whole thing. And so then I guess the one thing that I have to do is the seams. So I'm gonna do the seams on this side, because I think I like. I'm probably not gonna redo that texture, but it's just, I might even redo those trees on the other side. I just wait, oh yeah, how do I do the seams without smooshing the layers? I mean, I guess I just have to smoosh the layers. Oh, yeah, I guess I just have to smoosh the layers. Should I do the shading first though? Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I'm not convinced that I necessarily have to do the shading. So I'm probably going to skip the shading. So maybe I'll skip doing the seam for now too. Yeah. I think I'm going to skip doing the seam. Just call it good how it is. Who cares? Alright, so, I mean, like, once I'm, like, 100% done forever, I can come back and revisit this stuff, but for now I'm just gonna smoosh, select all, copy, where was this one? Here, paste, there we go, and then, save that. And so now if I restart the script, then we would see the hey Bill, how's it going, Bill? K-pop, yeah. I have a J-rock playlist. Well, sorry, I'm not saying K-pop, but like the anime music thing. I have a J-rock playlist that is really good for getting pumped, and it's the theme song too. It's like all the theme songs to an anime. What is that? I don't understand that one, but sure. Um, all right. So, oh yeah, the other thing I need to do is the background layer. I definitely need to do that better. Uh, is it? Hold on, I need to restart the script. I'll restart the script like for real later, but right now I'm just gonna restart it just to look at the graphics. So I don't know if the characters are gonna load in or not. But whoa, what did I do? No, that's normal. Oh, it looked weird for a second. Oh yeah, it looks weird because the this foreground is much darker than like the rest of the scene. So I need to lighten up the foreground possibly. Yeah, I might have overdone it with how dark I made the trail. Whoa, wait. No. Did Wait, did I just hallucinate or did one of the adventures just disappear? I probably just hallucinated, right? I don't know. That was weird. I don't know what's happening. Oh, they just ducked behind a tree. I was like, what? What? Alright. Alright. Excuse me. So yeah, I think I have to lighten up the foreground a little bit. I don't know, it just looked weird. It just looked weird and wrong to me at first. And so yeah, I'm gonna tone that up, and then I need to darken up the background, and then hopefully the depth will read better. I think yeah, I mean I've been saying the whole time that the the snow is supposed to like mask stuff a little bit, but because it's masking stuff as much as it is, I'll need to take measures to clarify the depth where depth is really needed. And so another thing I'm thinking is I'm probably just not going to, like I tried to do like the higher tree line in the back over here. Maybe that's working. Maybe I won't abandon that. I was going to say I'll abandon that, but no, I guess I could keep that. I do need to darken it a bit. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with the sky, because I need to darken that too. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Did you ask me about this the other day, or was it someone else that asked me about this the other day? So, because it's never gonna get more clear. So, I'm sorry that this game is incompatible with your brain. I don't know what to do about that. um, I don't know. I don't know, man. Um, so, all right, hold on. I'm just trying to think about the transitions and about the backgrounds and what I need to be doing here. So, um, so, all right. I don't understand what's not to get. There's literally nothing to get. Really, I don't know. I think people are like looking for like the meaning of life in like everything. No, not. I mean that's an exaggeration. But I think like some people look for like deep meaning in things, and I don't know. I think like you ever see a tree and it looks like there's a face on it, like pareidolia, the effect. Like I think like some. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going with this. I don't have an answer. Is why I'm not saying anything meaningful right now. All right, so I said I'd lighten up the path a bit because it just looks way too dark, and then darken up the background. And then what do I mean, I think like the height of the hilly background like might be nice, but I think I think what I have to attend instead to at this point is that's not true, Lauren. Like Tetris does not have characters, and the arc is like really debatable. I think it's actually I don't know. I understand that like there aren't games like this. Like if they but like for every game that exists, there was a time when there was not a game like that. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't have much patience for that, and I don't plan on developing much patience for that either. So sorry. All right. So what? So for like the background, I don't know. Like I don't want to darken the trees too much, but I guess I have to. Yeah, I guess I just have to darken the trees in the background. I think that'll be the right look. I should probably level them out. I probably shouldn't have them at such erratic heights because I have to do fun tonal things, and so I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I don't know if I try and do both of those things. I think I have score in this game, Lauren. Jeez, Lauren. I would have thought you of anyone would know that. um, sorry. I'm probably gonna be really bitterly sarcastic on that topic, no matter how many times we talk about it. So it's not literally anything personal, although it is entirely your fault, you personally. No. um, so um. So what was it? Yeah, right. Those things I just said. I don't know why. I just have a really bad short-term memory. All right. So did I unsmoosh? Yeah, right. So the background. Let's hide the midground for a second. Yeah. So let's just even this out for one thing. I thought it would be cute if I had it higher and lower in some points, but the verdict is in fact that it is not cute. So let's fix that. Wait, which? Yeah, right. So this is the correct thing. So here, let's use a size 4 brush, I guess. What? Why is that not? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's the wrong layer. All right. Actually, yeah. So let's level this out first, and then go in and do the finer detail. So it shouldn't be this high. Should not be that high, and it should not be this low either. So smooth these out first, and then I'll add the jaggy to the top of it. Excuse me. That is a very polite way to phrase it, Jonas. I don't know if I've ever been asked if I'm a hacker, but I guess I don't know. I think most people who watch game dev streams like understand some of that principle and how that works. I guess I'm spared from that. Have you been hacksawing some mainframes lately, Jonas? Have you been oh, I don't even know good fake hacksaw talk. I don't even know like what stupid things to say when pretending to be a hacksaw. Like what are the dumb things that they call hacking on like on shows that like don't actually do research into like the topics, like CSI or whatever, when they're did you like no, I can't even come up with like fake hacker jargon. Man, I'm a little disappointed in myself now. Actually, I have to bring this down a little bit further because the spikies are coming up too high. Right, because that's like, yeah. All right, hold on. One moment, we can do this. This is gonna take a second. Shift this around a bit. Who is this anonymous hacker? Yeah, the news. I forgot about the news. Yeah, real life. Oof. Journalism. Some people, some journalists just aren't as bothered by, things like whether what they're saying makes sense or like whether their stories are researched or, little details like that. Oh man, Lauren, you must be a real hacker. I was just kidding around, but I mean, only real hackers say stuff like that, so you must be the real deal. I mean, I assume, right? Must be. Um, uh, oh no! Oh no, guys! If the stream goes down, it's only because Lauren hacked hacked all the. I still can't come up with good, good fake hacker jargon. Is there like a Google Translate for fake hacker jargon? Like you enter a phrase and it tells you a really sarcastic way to say it, using fake made-up words or whatever. That'd be a very useful service. That'd be more useful than most of Google's services. Not really, but right now it would. Whoa, what am I doing? Oops, that's the eraser. No, I don't need to. I mean, there's little cruft GPU bits there, but whatever. I don't need to deal with that. Oh yeah, so the other thing I was going to do is I was going to add in a new cloud layer, which is actually this color, and then darken this color, I think. I don't know. I'll see how that goes. Do I want to do that? No. You know what I want to do is, oh, well, I don't know. All right. I kind of just, all right, whatever. Hold on. I want to use a darker line, and I want to do the silhouette of the cloud line. So yeah, let's take this color and drop it down like a lot, and I just want to make I just want to do the breaking edge, I guess, between like the sky and the trees, and I guess I actually want to do it darker than this. No, this might be okay. Because the other thing that I want to do is actually, yeah, wait, hold on. Now that I'm drawing this with more deliberateness, I should put more effort into getting like a consistent sort of like, is this? I think this is gonna be more noticeable than just like this seam. Like now that I'm actually putting like now that I'm actually drawing this out. I can also make it a little more consistent. Well, no, it's okay. Like I had before, it's okay if there's a little bit of up and down to it. Like there's a little bit of like verticality to, or like a range within which like this line is drawn. That's fine, actually. It was too pronounced before, but I don't think it was necessarily a bad idea per se. So this is supposed to be like, I don't know. Well, oh yeah. So the reason I'm doing this, I guess I can say that first, is that well, I can't show it yet, but I'm gonna spill the color of the treetops right now. Like not the line that I'm drawing, but the color that the treetops were before I started drawing this line. Like that that color I want also to use for the clouds, and in order to use it for both, I need to delineate them somehow. And so at first I was thinking like, well, I'll just make one of them darker. But I didn't want actually to do that, and like I couldn't decide which, because like there were reasons that I didn't want either to be darker. The same reason actually, I wanted it to be like very light and snowy ultimately, but like I had some like level of actually, you know, I should be looking at before I oh yeah, oh cool. I knew something like this had to exist. Thank you, Lauren. This is a lifesaver. Wait, how's this oh yeah, right. I think I've seen this or something like this, but oh man, yeah, no, that that is solid gold. Thank you, Laura. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on my list of. If I don't know if you guys haven't seen it before, it's pretty fantastic. Look how good. I should just program like this all the time, right? Why am I usually so bad at programming when like I mean clearly I'm a very capable hacker, so alright. Sorry, I need to put that on my list of important links. Alright. um, so uh, uh oh yeah, wait, what was I gonna do? I stopped doing that because I was going to oh yeah, look up references of like forests just to see how they when I say how they, I mean how nature resolves the yeah, it just whitens out. So maybe yeah, maybe I'm going the opposite direction with this. Maybe I should go the other way around and just have it just like white out in the background. Yeah, let's try that direction, I guess. I mean, we can try both, but now that I think about it, that approach makes a lot of sense. And then I might want to lighten up the foreground as well, but I don't know. We'll find out later. So, hold on. Let me look at let me look at what we have. Sorry, I'm gonna make the screen look weird for a second. So maybe maybe it's actually mostly fine how it is. How it just kind of like well, I did want to add one extra layer of tone to the cloud, but do I actually, or do I just want to fix the layer of tone that I have currently? Maybe if I just even out the current like tone. That would be actually what I'm looking for, and then yeah. And I probably will lighten up the ground a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, yeah, I'll do that instead. Yeah, I don't know what I was going with this. It was getting like weird and like artistic. But no, I don't think that's the right way to go. Yeah, undo. Alright, so oh yeah. So with the clouds, I'm gonna make it more obviously clouds. By thickening up the this top layer. So let's color pick that, and then yeah. So puffy clouds, puffy clouds. Let's use a big brush, like I don't know, like 14. And why am I not drawing? Oh, did I not color pick from the correct layer? No, should have. Why am I not trying? Oh. Because apparently I drew on top of it at some point. Whoa, okay. What? I have no clue what's happening there. Man, I'm really good at doing that. I tend to accidentally draw over stuff really a lot. So wait, what is happening here? That is all on this layer? Wow, look at that. Wow. Seriously? Wow. Alright. Let's get rid of that stuff, for starters. Let's get rid of that. Wait, what? I just hit delete. Oh, I deleted it from the wrong layer. Delete that. Yeah, that's most of it, I guess. And then, alright, let's clean this up a bit. No, not that. I won't go overboard with this, because most of it's not going to matter, but I'm just going to clean up a little. Actually, yeah, no, I can just quickly delete this junk in broad strokes. Because, like, the little finer detail isn't going to matter. The clouds aren't going to extend that far down. How do I mess up stuff like that so much? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, it's not going to look that weird, ultimately. Oh, wow, no, that did leave it a little bit crufty around the edges. Ugh. Oh, I can do, like, dropper tool, this color, spill, this color. Nope. I think that sometimes softens the edges a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell if it's working. No, I won't worry about it. I mean, it's the background, so it's not going to be particularly noticeable either way. Alright, so... Alright, now I can do the clouds. For real this time. Alright, so... I would not be surprised if you are, in fact, one of the best artists known to mankind. Potato E-fart 3, 2, 1. I just, yeah, like I was saying earlier, it'd be cool if I could do, like, collaborative projects, like, all the time. But I just can't because I don't have an income yet. I need to start making money so that I don't die homeless on the street. That's one of my goals in life, is not to die homeless on the street. And so until I accomplish that, I have to be working independently. Thank you, though. Excuse me. You don't have to run. Just kick back and let Trusty Bard lull you into a state of peace and adventuresome, spirited. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. That's an interesting perspective. I never really thought about someone who might be unenthusiastic about the prospects of adventure. But I don't know. I like to think that it's a temporary condition, because everyone likes adventure. Some people might not feel like in the mood for adventure all the time, like all day, every day. But it's I mean, a little exercise is fine now and then, and a little cold can be good for you too. Build some constitution, right? Does this? Huh? I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, does this look like clouds? But I actually don't care. If it doesn't look like clouds, then shoot, our clouds don't look like clouds. And if it does, then cool, our clouds look like clouds. Part of that is just because, like, I've been working on this long enough that it's like I gotta move on. I got to move on to the next thing. That could be true. I'm not gonna refute that, because I do know how to add and subtract. So if I'm a master, then well, for one thing, what a sad state of the world that I am a master. But I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm just gonna lament humanity, a humanity wherein I am a master. All right, clouds. I think I'm going a little too poofy with this, so I'm probably gonna want to dial that back a bit. Like I'm just going like too. I don't know. My goal was to like widen this and not just make it. I don't know. Yeah, like clouds are poofy, right? So that was what was in my head, and I was just like clouds, 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 clouds. So I ended up making it, I think, a little too poofy, but whatever. Uh, we're almost there, almost done. So yeah, I mean, like the real goal here is not necessarily just to make it like super poofy, and I can stop doing that like weird segmented pattern that made it look like I don't know, not in a way that I particularly preferred. Instead, I can do more like just soft shapes is the important part, I think. Not like yeah yeah. That's basically the look that I want to go for. I might have raised the minimum uh, height on the transparency just from this. Oh, this layer I should actually put a seam in because if I don't put a seam in this layer, then the because it's up in the sky, it actually would be kind of noticeable if I just left it like that. So all right, so I'm gonna call that like fine, I guess, and then smoosh these together, and then yeah, do the looping. So copy this, edit, invert selection, shift this down to the edge. It's not like this art is particularly complex. It's just it would look crugly if it didn't connect smoothly. It would look like a weird like sharp edge that I don't want. So alright, so let's copy this in, paste this here, line it up. Huh. Yeah, alright, deselect. And then yeah, just like those weird edges, let's just get rid of those real quick. So oh yeah, I'll need a smaller brush for the finer details. I'm just like, that is fine. Like, seriously, fine. Don't care. Alright, so color pick this. Actually, I should have just color picked this, because then I can do both of the seams. Yay! Alright, we did it. Alright, so now, select all, copy. New background layer. Save that. Alright, so now if I rerun the script, oh, whoops, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. What type of stuff are you working on, Potato? um, if you felt like sharing anything, feel free to. And then, oh, I might have gone too low with that. I don't know. I guess we'll see when I restart the script. That might be okay. It might be too low. I guess we'll see. We shall see. Oh, there's an event. I should just. Hey, man. I should have caught it before the event, but whatever. Event time! It's not bedtime. Don't you dare fall asleep in the middle of an event. There's treasure to be got. Alright. So, do I need to do anything else with this? This might be just, like, done now, I guess. Hypothetically. I mean, like, for now. Like, there are a few loose ends I know that I left in here, so I might want to come back at some point and touch those up, but, this might be good. Oh, yeah. The foreground, I was going to lighten it up a little bit. Because that path just got too dark. So, is this it? Yeah. So, adjust brightness contrast. A little more brightness. Oh, I have the wrong layer selected. Because I keep doing the hide show trick, and whoa. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I know about Evolve. I signed up for the, or like I got an alpha key or something for it, and hey, we got a new follower. Hold on. Thunder Nova, you're right. Welcome. Thank you for holding. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you. Um, uh, oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I was in the Evolve Alpha, although by the time I downloaded the game, I didn't actually get a chance to play it. But that game looks cool, so. Uh, oh wait. um. Uh. Yeah, people just kept asking that potato, and so I was like, I don't know, whatever. Uh. Is it important for you to know? I don't know. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave Slash. Uh, oh right, okay. So I was gonna change the brightness and contrast, but I had the wrong layer selected. So now let's select the correct layer. And it doesn't have to come up a ton. Just like, all right. So a little bit brighter, and then actually, yeah, let's do contrasts because I don't want to erase the footsteps. The footsteps amuse me, so I want to keep the footsteps, but I also don't want it to seem too dark. So maybe that's better. Maybe a little more contrast for the footsteps. That's funny, I'm decreasing the brightness overall, just because of the contrast. I mean, they are very light tones, so maybe it's actually fine how it was. I don't know. So what's the difference there? So like that or like that? Yeah, it is a little bit lighter now. I don't know if that's necessarily a great thing, but I can try it, see how that looks. Uh, huh. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it seems like a cool idea for a game, Potato. I was just, I don't know, there's not, like, there's, I can't think of any game that that's done it quite like that, so that's always important to me, in a game, like, I don't know, I can appreciate if someone, like, takes, like, a trope and, like, just does it on a really high level, right? Like, that's, because that takes, oh, I'm going to, sorry, I'm going to restart the script real fast while I'm thinking of it. Yeah, it's like one thing if you can take an established genre and like just do it really well, because that takes craftsmanship, right? But I don't know, the ones that I really get excited about are the ones that that really do something new that hasn't been done before. So yeah, I keep up the great work is what I'm trying to say. All right, copy this. Where is it? No, that's the wrong layer. Here we go. Paste that. Just lighten up the ground a little bit. Let's see how that looks. So I have to leave the script off for a second so that it can redo its magic and get the list of names correctly when I start it up again. But I'll start that up in just a moment. And all right, so the next thing, I suppose, would be to work on the transitions. And now that I think about it, the transitions are going to be a little weird because, oh, no, I know what I can do. No, this is easy. I don't know why I thought this was going to be difficult, but this is actually easy. I can, oh, why didn't I think of that before? That would actually be really easy. Yeah, I can, yeah. Sorry, I was stressing out because I was like, because like the way I have it set up, like the snow only blits like below the cloud line, right? So it looks like the snow is emanating from the cloud. I was like, how am I going to make this transition work so that the snow blits, so that there are clouds wherever the snow falls from? But then I remembered like one of the precepts that I had going into this, setting up this special transition. Or the special environment type was that the wait, sorry. Uh, one of the precepts I had going in was that the precipitation layers would be scrolling horizontally at the same rate as the transition. Oh yeah, right. Okay, never mind. There is a question there because the foreground the foreground does not have a transition layer. I was about to say, oh, simple, or it doesn't have a transition slide. I was about to say, oh, simple. I'll just add clouds to that slide, but that slide doesn't exist. So I could uh, I could add that in if I need to, but I think more likely than not, snowflakes will just kind of like appear out of nowhere. I don't know. We'll see what's worse when we get there. Uh, if you well, so okay, so if it's not important for you to know the answer to this question, then I um I don't really care to explain. Like if that's not a question, like I understand that you don't understand the question, but because you don't understand the question, I assume it's unimportant for you to know the answer to the question. So I'm just gonna sidestep the issue altogether, if you don't mind. But let me know if you do have any questions. Like if you have any questions, not if you need me to have questions, or if you need someone else. I don't know if that's clear, but carrying on. I could probably restart the script now, but no, I'll give it a second longer. I'll start setting up the transitions, I guess. So I can close these for now. Oh no, I was supposed to have those open. I can close this one though. That one's not necessary. Uh, all right, so file open. What was the one that I closed? The background. Yeah. Uh, so yes, we need these three, and then file open. So should I do the? I should do the mountain to. I'll just do the mountain. Yeah, the mountain to snow should technically be easier, but maybe I should start with the river then first, because the river might be a little bit. Uh, I maybe should start with the river. Uh, yeah, let's do the river first, I guess. So, river. Let's bust open these: the background, the middle ground, and the near ground. Uh, and then, so yeah, just to set up the transition, I know that like the foreground have to rationalize. So I'm just gonna add in a new layer, spackle this on top, and then same thing with these other ones. So these layers have to somehow transition together, and then lastly these ones have to do so also. So sorry, I'm just gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'm not going anywhere, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. So yeah. All right. I'm just gonna save these temp files too as separate. Save as. Uh, I thought that was you want to marry, comma Binri, and I was gonna say yes, Komega. I was hoping you would ask. All right. So transitions to river. Yeah. All right. So I don't have real ones yet. Oh. So yeah, I guess I can just save over these. Snow transition to river, yes. Alright, so this is near ground, right? Yeah, near ground. Alright, and then save this as this is snow transition to river mid ground, right? Mid ground, yeah. Yours. And then we have we can close these other ones now too, now that we've copied that out. File save as what was oh yeah, you know what I can do? I can put clouds in the near ground, and I can just trick it out so that the clouds in the near ground I can make it look like the clouds in the near ground are snowing. I can make this Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry, I kind of zoned out on chat for a little while. But uh I was just thinking about this the other day, and which is why I'll just take a moment to say I actually don't like this word. I no, never mind. I won't even. I won't. I just it's a stupid joke, but I won't make it. Uh, uh, that sure. Um. Oh yeah, no, that's funny. I used to live in Massachusetts, and you can marry anyone in Massachusetts, basically. But yeah, I'll get right on that. um, it's just I mean, I don't even like it's not that sensitive an issue to me in real life, but in real life, it's just like it's not the point of the stream, which is why I tend to avoid it. Although I don't know, maybe it'd be quicker just to like uh I don't know, like I spend more time sidestepping the issue than it would take to just like answer it. But all right, so what do we need to do for the background? Yeah, no, how is this gonna work? I need a plan for this because I know in broad strokes how this is going to work. Uh, and then I guess the rest is oh yeah. Actually, the rest is gonna be a little bit weird because like the whole point of this background being like as the point of this background being as like faded as it is because of the snow coverage. But as we exit the snow coverage, like the so like as the clouds peel back, we should actually be able to see this forest. So that's a little weird and different and fun and interesting. And I guess we'll have to do that, or I guess we should do that. So like the first thing that'll happen in this transition is that the clouds peel back. Then, um, then so the clouds peel back, and then there's still snow-covered trees though. But now you can just very clearly see that there's snow-covered trees, and then the snow-covered trees give way to non-snow-covered trees, and then the non-snow-covered trees give way to the hills of like the river. So there's essentially like four stages to this transition. So uh um all right, so so okay, so that's how the back layer transitions. The this might be the weirdest transition that I've made so far because I actually want I want so like the adventurers are walking along, right? They're walking through the snow, and then they come to some sort of like body of water, but it's frozen, right? Because it's like super cold here. And then oh, you know what just occurred to me is they come to a body of water and then they cross it. They cross the body of water. They walk over the ice. Hypothetically, this is my idea, anyways. But then in my idea, like this body of water then gives way to the river because the river flows out from under the ice, kind of. Um, but it just occurred to me, like if this if this ice is melting like so nearby, like you probably shouldn't walk across it, right? I might just oh, if you post a link, I can repost it. Slash life. I if we as long as we do that sparingly, then it's not a problem. But oh whoa, what is this? I haven't seen this before. But it's XKCD, so I'll automatically repost it. Um, huh. Wait, what is this about? Huh. Whoa. Seriously? Wow. I never knew about this. Hmm. Wait. Popular approval. Whoa. That's wild. What? 1995? Whoa! Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. People are so kooky. Those silly people having opinions about things. Whoa. That's Hold on, I'll get down on one knee. All right. That is a cool attitude to have. Uh, all right. So, yeah, I think it's okay to have them walk over ice and then the ice is melting. I think that's okay. Because they don't. No. I was going to say it's fine because they don't fall in, but that's not a good lesson. You shouldn't. You shouldn't necessarily walk over ice that's melting. So maybe there's a bridge or something. I don't, nah. Yes, I do. I'm standing on a small exercise device. It's like because this is at my desk, which I put in the middle of a dark field at midnight. But no, I have like a small exercise at my desk, a device at my desk, and I don't. I think I might do this when I'm streaming at some point. I've been holding off on doing this because I get the feeling that this is probably going to be a little distracting. It's hard to do when I'm drawing, so like I can't even do this when I'm working on art. But I know it's kind of nice because like it's good for keeping like energy levels up and it's literally like the only way that I get exercise. But that's not sad. That's not sad at all. Uh, uh, what? There aren't clouds in space though, so that one, right? I don't know. No, I swear I'm totally in the middle of a dark field at midnight. Is how that's happening. It's just perpetually midnight. It's been midnight all day here, so maybe I am in space. I don't know. um, yeah. Anyways, what was it doing? So I. It's not that there's water flowing out of this frozen body of water because the ice isn't solid. It's because there's a spring underneath. And the water's flowing underneath the frozen ice. The water is flowing underneath the ice that's super frozen. The ice is super frozen. It's super frozen, you guys. Eat the moon. I'll try. I can't look at the screen while I'm eating the moon, so I won't be able to tell if I'm eating the moon correctly. Ah. Ah. I don't. Um, anyways, so so yeah, no, frozen ice, super frozen. You have to be 13 years or older to be on Twitch, so hopefully 13-year-olds know not to walk on poorly frozen ice on insufficiently frozen water. uh, I can always change it later if I need to. So that's gonna be weird. And then and then the middle layer. The middle layer is pretty straightforward. It just kind of like the background layer. It turns from trees. It's like the background layer, but with one fewer stage, because it just turns from trees to. It turns from frozen tree or from snow-covered trees to regular trees to just the field, and that should be fairly straightforward. Uh, huh. What does smoke do in space? Does anyone know? Like in space, does smoke just like form into like an orb and just like globule like its way through space? Or does it get like wait, space is a vacuum, so does it get like does it like blow up? I don't know. I don't know how smoke works. I don't know how space works. My desktop background, I think it's just the background that comes with a new computer. I think it's like this is just Windows default background. I think. I don't know. I never really put much effort into changing it, so I'm guessing it's just default. I think I picked which default background I wanted it to be. I think that was the amount of effort I put into it. Alright, so, oh my gosh, is that true? That sounds splendid. I would have to see that. Right, because, like, part of the reason, like, flame, like, flickers upwards is because hot air rises, right? So, wow. That sounds really cool. Does anyone want to go to space and light things on fire? I mean, obviously the answer is yes. Everyone wants to do that. But do you guys want to do it right now? Huh. Interesting. Huh. I like that show. They do cool stuff. I like watching marathons of it when I'm like, it's one of those. It's a great show. If you're like on a couch and a marathon of it comes on, like you're good. You're just good. You're all set. Just enjoy. That's all you have to do. um, um, excuse me. So actually, this transition is gonna have very little of this to start with. Oof. This is gonna be a weird one. There's gonna be fewer trees here. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. There are gonna be fewer trees in this one. Or at least the trees have to give way eventually because because once you cross over the river, the frozen river, you cross over the frozen river, right? And then the frozen river has to like snake alongside the path because once the frozen river is done, once you're done crossing it and once it's behind you, it has to give way to the river itself. So a few things have to happen here. I have to render ice convincingly so that you know that you're walking over ice, which is why you can walk over it, and that also that ice turns into water, which is why eventually it's not ice anymore. Oh, so I should add something else to this layer. I should also open... Oh, the script isn't running. How long has the script not been running for? Oh yeah, I restarted it. Wow, no, it's been not running for a while, huh? Because I stopped it a while back to check out the art changes and see if I liked the current state of affairs. I feel like that's probably fine. I'll probably... Huh. The background is not blue enough, or not white enough or something. The background looks dingy for some reason, and I need to fix that. But other than that, I think it's probably fine. I was probably using an old color palette uh, for that. So yeah, undingy the background, and then we're probably in business at that point. The ground looks fine, I guess. And yeah, all right. So let's do that real quick, actually. Uh, oh yeah, I'll hold on that for a second. So yeah, the background clouds. So let's adjust the brightness and contrast here. Whoa, not like that. Not like that. Just up the contrast a little bit. Uh, hmm. Maybe just bring up the brightness altogether. Nah, no, that doesn't look right. Hold on. No, I'll just do the clouds color themselves. So yeah, what color are the clouds? Uh, they're that color. No, that's not right, is it? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. Why do they look dingy? Hmm. What color is this? What? Huh. I was not expecting that. What color is this? That's like the same color, basically. So maybe I should use this color there? What would that look like? Huh. That was really weird. Yeah. Huh. I don't like that per se. But what should I do about not liking that? I guess I could shift the hue a little bit. That might be better. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The snow color is like slightly warm. And yet for some reason when I was glancing at it before, like if anything this one seemed, I guess it's just darker. I guess it's not as bright as the foreground, which maybe is correct. No, we could bring it up because when we were looking in when we were looking at these images, like the sky, when it's snowing, the sky is really light colored. The sky is really lightly colored. The ground, well, I guess it's not quite as bright as the fallen snow. Huh. So maybe it's okay that this guy is a little dingy. Yeah, again, this guy is slightly dingy. Just ever so slightly. So maybe that's okay. But I do want to get them the same tone. Because right now they're not quite the same tone, and I think maybe that's what my eye is picking up that it doesn't like. Alright, so undo. So what is the value here? 97 versus 94. Maybe that's just the difference. So let's crank this up to 97 and give that a shot. That might be better. But then is this background too dim? Possibly. So let's oh, wait. I just did the opposite of what I meant to do. I was going to... Yeah, no, I was going to keep it 94, but then change the hue, right? Because this hue is 280, and this hue is 209. So, let's don't mind me. So 280... Wait, what? What did I just do? 280. 80. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Whatever, it's consistent. I don't care. And then this one is, this one, yeah, whatever, I'll just go to 280. I don't care. Actually, what? Oh, no, I do use a different, no, actually, no, I do use a different shaded tone for, actually, yeah, what are these colors compared to each other? These are, like, almost the same color. It's a little weird, let's be honest. The one in the foreground is more saturated, so I guess that's good. They're both 211, and I guess that's fine. Yeah, 280. Huh. I don't know why I changed hue for the shading, but whatever, I do. And that's fine. Fine enough. All right, so I should probably deepen this sky actually, just slightly. No, but the sky is really bright, so maybe I should brighten it up. Sorry. uh, I could try it a few clicks brighter. See how that reads. So this is 93. Oh, and this is 86. It's probably fine how it is. I'm gonna assume that everything is perfect now, and that I can just continue on. So let's open snow bg paste save. Okay. And then also on this one, yes, save. All right, sorry about that. uh, oh no, stuff is hard slash life. So, you know, I bet you'll get it because everyone sucks at everything for starters, right? And not just like in general, but like whenever you start on something, the first thing that you do when you start on a new thing is you make it suck. You make it super sucky. But then you take that thing that sucks and then you make it slightly better, right? And then you keep doing that and eventually you have something that doesn't suck as much anymore. Right? That's the trick. um but no, I bet you're great. I bet you're great slash life. Super great. Uh I'm wasting time. I think in the back of my mind I'm like, if I just wait long enough, then I won't have to do this. But I don't think that's actually how it works. I'm pretty sure I'll still have to do this eventually. Alright, so it's probably just hard to notice, right? It's like maybe you're getting better, but because of like float precision, there's like a rounding error, and it seems like you're not getting better, but it's just hard to detect. um, all right. uh, so yeah, I should start drawing this. I should stop lollygagging like a lollygagger of some sort. All right. So one thing I know is that there aren't trees on the other side of the river, right? I think there aren't trees on the other side of the river. Because for one thing, oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna do something before I got distracted. I was gonna add the water line here so that I know roughly what I'm up against. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, this is gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really interesting. Interesting, air quotes. um, because there is no other side of the river. Wait, what? No, the other side of the river is. Wait, how does? I don't know how this works exactly. Wait. No, I don't know. How on earth is this gonna work? Actually, is this actually gonna work? I mean, it has to, right? Yeah. No, this is fine. I don't. I honestly can't even picture what I'm trying to do right now, so this is probably a great sign. That probably means everything's on course and it's gonna go great. I think is what that means. We'll see. Uh, this is how much water we have to deal with. So this is how big the river is gonna be. I'll make this a little less bright so that I can see what I'm doing behind it. But like that's the water line. So right, but we're gonna cover up a lot of that. So all right, I guess I'll nuke the trees for starters. Uh, because there aren't gonna be tree. No, what is the other side of the river? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just having like a failure to. Hey, it's vent time. I'm just having like a. Like my brain is like. I'm trying to. I think I told you what the river's gonna be shaped like, right? You walk over it, and then. So then you're on the other side of it, and then. But like, how does that resolve with parallaxing? I guess is like what my brain is failing to like process. Like, I guess it just kind of like gives way. Oh yeah, it's just like it's weird because it's like no, there'll be trees right up to the banks of the river. That's what it's gonna be like, I guess. No, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a little weird. No, ooh, wait. Yeah. No, oh yeah. Okay. All right. So here's the tough part. Here's what's Hey, we got a new follower. Slash life. Welcome. Thank you for thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Um, the the thing that's weird is that we're putting the water on a layer that's going to parallax against the layer that defines the far side of the river. So I don't know. I honestly don't. But we'll find out, I guess. And then I'll see what I can do to mitigate it. I guess is the is the dramatic conclusion. We'll find out, and then I'll see what I can do to mitigate it. What if I... Can I cover it in the foreground? I mean, I can cover it in the foreground, but what would happen if I covered it in the foreground? I mean, so the other thing I can do... Yeah, okay, no, I know what my plan B is. I still don't know what my plan A is exactly. But I know what my plan B is because, uh... Sorry, I was just catching up on chat. Um... uh... the plan B is just that I show the river, I show the frozen river, and then I just cover it all up, and then you'll see the running river, and you can put two and two together yourself. That's plan B. That way, worst case scenario. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? Actually, that's not bad advice because I sometimes like even when I don't know. I mean, it's good to have a sense of like what you're doing, but on the other hand, like you can also and when I say you, I mean I can also spend a lot of time sometimes trying to figure out something that maybe I would figure out even faster if I just implemented it. So yeah, I guess with that in mind, or in that mode of thought, I will see what I can do. I need one of those. It's weird working on this on the. Oh yeah, so one thing I need to add to the backlog is before I forget is I need better contrast text in the snow, right? Because like that text just isn't sufficiently legible, I don't think. Well, I mean, hold on. I'm gonna make the screen look weird for a second. Well, I guess it's not completely unreadable, but I feel like I can improve it. Oh yeah, no, that could use some help. That could definitely use some help. All right. Unfortunately, the way that I wanted to improve it, yeah. Oh, this can make us think. Uh, Unfortunately, what was I saying? Yeah, unfortunately, the way that I want to make the text more legible doesn't work. I wanted to add like a shadow to it, like a stronger shadow to it, but I have to like a soft shadow, but I can't add just a soft shadow to it. I have to use like, oh yeah, wait, I was gonna make it a layer of more transparency, or a layer of more contrast. Yeah, in order to make I need to use hard shadows. I can't use soft shadows because of the chroma key. Because the chroma key, like the soft shadow, would blend it from shadow to pink, but the way the chroma key works is that it would just like cut off the pink at a certain point, and so you'd lose some of the fade, and then the fade that you didn't lose would be pinkish. So that, yeah, I tried that once and it did not work well. So then I learned I cannot use soft shadows. Whoa, what's sampling, sampling. I'm like getting close to the point where no, stop. Like I might write a sternly worded letter to the whoever made paint.net and ask them to divorce the sampling value for the sampling mode for the spill tool and the picker tool, because those don't have to be related. I swear, they just don't have to be linked like that. I feel like my quality of life would be a lot higher if they weren't linked. All right, so where am I gonna put this river? I guess I should put it. Well, I'll just go like ham on this. Actually, no, I get rid of all of this stuff now that I think about it. Well, not literally all of it. Hold on, wait. That was a bit rash. I can definitely get rid of this part because at some point the path I have to get rid of the snow eventually. So that'll be the part where we're rid of the snow. So the snow will like melt there. So I need to get rid of this. Get rid of more of this because, like I said, that there are not going to be trees on the other side of the forest, or not going to be trees on the other side of the river. And this, I guess, will be the other side of the river. So then, yeah, the reason I was going to cut through the path altogether is because we need to have the river at some point. And I guess, like, I don't know, this will probably be a fine point. Like, alright, I should rough this in. I should not be careful in, how I'm setting some of this stuff up. Is that, yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I just need, like, more screen space, and, like, just to fit my tools and stuff on screen. Anyways, oh wow, yeah, this is a really long slide. So, hypothetically, what if the river was right here? No, it should be further. It should be further. Because of the melty thing. I just don't want it to look like the river is something that you shouldn't cross. Not a big deal, but I just feel better that way. So, yep, get rid of all these trees. All these trees. So rid of them. We will be... So how about that? How's that in terms of distance? I guess this is probably fine. What is this? Yay! Look, it's me. Clearly. I like that you think I have a big torso. That means a lot to me. What is this? What is this? My Saved Places? Untitled? I have no clue what that is. Should I be concerned about that? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, wait, so right, yeah. So... Oops, not that far. Journey, oops, wow, caps lock. Hello. How's it going, caps lock? What do I want to do here? Oh yeah, so, text legible on snow. This is important. I'm gonna bold that. Yes. So, good, fine, good. So, right, and then, excuse me. So then, I should have just copied the layer that didn't have these trees on it, so that way I didn't have to erase as many trees. But, yeah, so, yeah, I guess I shouldn't go much further with the, I shouldn't go much further if I'm gonna do the, yeah, I'll just try putting it here. Alright, so So yeah, this is the river hypothetically. Uh, how does that work exactly? It's like there's icy. Hold on, I'm gonna hide the water layer. There's a. I need like a light blue color, I guess. I need a very light blue. Or like an ice color, I guess. I need something to indicate ice. Ice. Look, it's ice. It's totally ice, right? No, darker. Perhaps. Or like more saturated. I guess. Yeah. Wait, what color is the water like actually? Because we won't want it to be like too close to that color. Let's look at what ice actually looks like in real life. So frozen river. Thank you, Slashlight. All right, yeah. All right, this is a good comparison because we want a river that's partially frozen, but that also thaws eventually, or that like isn't always frozen. I guess I don't know. So yeah, it's much lighter tone. Not as light, or not as dark as I made it just now. A little bit lighter than that, and also desaturated too. Not that I don't know. So is that too light? Maybe like something in here is good, and I'll like. I mean, I know texture is like a four-letter word for me, because I always go crazy when I start working on anything textured. I immediately ruin everything. All right, so I guess actually, so for one thing, this river is gonna be a lot wider, because whoops, wrong layer. Or no, that was the correct layer. Yeah, this river has to be a lot wider because, like, when it turns sideways, the amount of ground that it covers is really significant. So it doesn't. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to go up that fast. But I guess it should go. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just spend a lot of time crossing this river. I guess. So I guess you kind of have to. No, no, that's not true. You don't actually have to spend that much time crossing the river. But the river does eventually have to get that high because this is where the water emanates from. So like the water eventually emanates at this height. So, I'll put this in the background, or I'll put the water in the background. So yeah, that's where the water comes in eventually. So, yeah. I guess. Alright, so how do we make this look like water? Is another important question. I should be drawing this on a separate layer, I think. Probably. For now, I'm going to draw this on a separate layer. So, cut that. Wait. Cut that. Put it here, I guess, for now. Alright. Just so I don't have to keep redrawing the trees in the background after I expand this. Alright, so this is the frozen part. No, that still doesn't look quite right. I mean, I don't have the color quite right, I don't think. Because it's supposed to be... Well, it's just supposed to be less saturated. So, I guess, let's make it less saturated and also dimmer. No, that doesn't look quite right either. Somewhere between the two, maybe. Somewhere in the middle. Maybe like that. I don't know. That looks icy enough for me. Nice enough for my tastes. How do I really sell this as ice, though? I could have cracks in it. Excuse me. But that kind of goes against the thing I was saying earlier about I don't want this to look like dangerous ice. I don't know. I just feel irresponsible if I encourage people to walk across dangerous ice. I don't know. So I need more reference, I think. Oh yeah, alright, so sometimes ice is cool looking. Like, colorful. Oops. I don't need these images as much. I can close some of these. I can close a lot of these. Alright, so it doesn't have to be cracks, but it can be like that sort of impression. Alright, yeah, I think that's why I was going darker with it, because like when I think of ice, I think of it being like deeper, but then having like a lighter patterning on it. So I think that's why I was kind of like going that way before. So, alright, so what if what if it was a little bit deeper? Now it just looks like water, or it just looks like the same color as water. Maybe if I made it like slightly greener. I don't know if that makes sense. No, that doesn't. Not really working. So less saturated, deeper value, or deeper value. I don't know. Hold on, let's try that for a second, and then let's try putting another tone over it and see if we can't make it look better. This might just be a non-starter. I might just well, I mean, I don't have to transition to the river. I could. What was my other option? I could go from oh, well, I was gonna connect to the river, but I don't have to. I don't like have to. I could do other things, but I won't quit on this yet. Not yet. Oops. Alright, so what do I need? I need a... Hey, event time! Alright, now I need a much lighter tone to detail this, I guess. So... the edges, of course, I guess, are detailed. And then no, I'm not gonna pull this off, am I? I don't think I'm gonna, cause like I don't know, the ice just has like a weird pattern to it, and like I don't think I'm gonna be able to emulate it very well. So I should probably not bank on this working. In which case, what do I want to do instead of ice? Of a frozen river. Hold on, let me. I don't know. It was clear enough in my mind, and yet they were just How was I picturing it? I was picturing it, I guess, like, nah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't really have a fully formed image of it in my mind. No, it was like, yeah, no, it was gonna be, like, darker. It's gonna be, like, it's gonna be, like, more like, it's gonna be, like, darker, sort of, tone, and then I was gonna have like lighter values, but not like that. More like desaturated. Not that desaturated. I wasn't picturing it like gray, but like I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be honest, I have no clue. Oh, I was gonna go for like a scratchier sort of pattern to it. It was gonna be more like I don't know. I don't think this this is definitely not getting better. But whatever. I don't know. Oh. Oops, sorry. I. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. um, sorry, I missed that question, but yes, you can do that slash life. As Dave's Flash mentions, you can in fact do that. That is that's an excellent choice. I guess I'll say. Uh, Maybe this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So what else does it need though to sell it as ice? Well, it needs to follow the correct direction. That'll be an important part, not just necessarily sell it as ice, but just as an important thing. I just I can't lean entirely on my artistic abilities because in order to do that, I'd need artistic abilities to speak of, and we know that I'm not gonna just find those in a. I'm not just gonna find those lying around somewhere. So, uh, I I could I could add a little penguin because if there's a penguin there, then it's obviously ice, right? No. I could what is um hmm. Maybe I don't really have to sell it. Um oh yeah. Wait. I was thinking it could be snow covered ice, hypothetically. And then I wouldn't have to worry as much about it. But then how would I indicate what the heck is going on? Hmm. I don't know if I like that better or worse. Oh, I could put rocks around the banks. I tend to put rocks around the banks of water. I tend to put rocks a lot of places though. I don't know if that would be definitive. Um, I don't know. Yeah, it's such a cool idea in my brain, but at this point, I just don't know. Yeah, I should probably. I probably shouldn't be wasting too much time on this because I don't. I'm not optimistic about this. I was optimistic about it before, and now I'm not optimistic. So that's a step in the right direction, probably. um, oops. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's what is over here? What is up here? That's probably. I mean, that's part of. That's probably part of what is not working about this. It's just the perspective. Oh yeah. Also. Oops. Yeah, this should probably be more subtle, but I already deleted the ground underneath it. So. All right. I should probably just. Yeah, I should do the other transition. I mean, I guess it's good that I started with this one, or tried to start this one, but I just don't really see it working out really. So I should probably go a different direction, and maybe while I'm working on, maybe once I come back to this, maybe I'll have a clearer idea of what I want to do. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. um, Uh, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. What I just did. Maybe that's okay. And maybe you'll just be able to figure out everything you need to figure out, just based on this, based on the like what's happening. Because like the characters will march across this, and then on the other side there'll be like more snow for them to tread on, right? So they have and then it'll just give way to the river, and that's maybe fine. Maybe that's fine. Maybe it doesn't have to be more detailed than that. I'll just sell the part where the ice ends, in case it wasn't clear what was happening before. The part where the ice unfreezes. Excuse me. But I guess like that kind of happens. Oh yeah. All right. So the other thing is that once we transfer over to the other. Oh yeah. Once we transfer over to this, like the line of the path is actually very thin. Oh yeah, right. So, oops. So actually, this this whole dealie with the far shore, it actually doesn't come up so high, right? It actually only ever goes like that, kind of. So that's interesting. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, sure. And the far shore. The far shore is the weird part. Because there isn't a far shore? Yeah, there isn't a far shore. It just goes like that. It just kind of like ends like that. And then it's just ice that parallaxes against the background, I guess. It's a little weird. But no, not that weird, because it's about to melt. And so yeah. So it's like it's more solid ice here. And then so what we really have to depict. Oh yeah. So what we really have to depict here is like the ice giving just completely like basically going from like any sort of solidity to like, whoops, I'm on the wrong layer. From like any sort of solidity to like nothing, to just flowing water, I guess, maybe. It's very little space to work with. So on one hand, it's not much space that we have to cover, but on the other hand, it's I don't know how I'm gonna put any degree of detail in here. Wow, it's not right. Maybe, I don't know. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's been clear for a while. So then the idea, I guess, hypothetically, is that like the snow melts and then the ice eventually ends. Oops, wrong way. The ice ends. Hey, event time. And then also eventually you know this snow melts, and also oops, wrong layer. Eventually the snow melts, and you're back on, or you're now on like grassy whatever. So there's that too. Uh, yeah, I try not to use thin brushstrokes days because when I make thin brushstrokes, I tend to make fine detail, which I mean that's what thin brushstrokes are for. Um, but for this project, every time I go into fine detail, like it's also why I cringe whenever I say the word texture, because fine detail and texture are just like really not the direction I need to go. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess like maybe there's special cases, and maybe this is one of those cases where I really legit should use use a finer brush, but I put that off as long as I can so that I don't accidentally get too finely detailed too soon. Sorry, I'm gonna turn off the mic for a second, but I'm not actually going anywhere. I'll be right back. Microphone. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I don't. Hmm. It'd be nice if I could like really sell the ice before it's clear what's going on, but I think this is about as good as it's gonna get, and I just have to deal with that. All right. So one thing I need to set up is like the high water mark, as I'd done for other transitions, like the cave transition and whatnot. Oh, I should have just remembered what the number was. That would have been more convenient. But no, I need to figure out like what is the highest pixel to which the water ever goes. So is it? I think this is the highest part of the water. So it's not quite this high. So is it like around there? Yeah, the water goes that high. I think that's the highest it ever goes. I can check. Uh, so yeah, does the water ever go higher than that? No, that's about as high as it ever goes. Alright, so that's the high water mark. This is what has to be covered by the ice. Yeah, the ice has to cover exactly all of this. And because this is a scrolling texture, it needs to cover literally all of this. So, new layer. Let's take another obnoxious color at full blast. Spill here. Wait, what? Oh, sampling image, blarg, sampling layer. There we go. Yes. All right. So if any of that orange is showing, then showing under the ice, then we have failed as ice drawers. All right. So far, so good. And then yeah. How do we give way? How do we break the ice? um, I guess I can just I don't know. Uh, hmm. Oh, sorry. Wait, what was this other? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Uh, um, uh, so, yeah. Sorry, I missed what you said, Days Flash, but I also don't think that that necessarily would have been the correct approach. So, cause like, yeah, I don't know. Not that it's perfect now, but I don't know. I really just don't know. I I guess I didn't really find a very good image of it when I was like image searching, but I've whoops. I've I guess like I have a very clear image of like the frozen river like the type of frozen river that I wanted this to be, for better or worse. Uh, it's like, I don't know if you've ever skated on a frozen river before, but it's a really cool experience, and I highly recommend it. And I don't know. I was trying to think of how to render that, and I don't know. This is the best I came up with, but whatever. Is there? Yeah, I mean, I definitely have to do something with this, but well, I guess I can do that now, because like this is this is clearly like turbo jank. So as long as we don't see orange, we're still in business. We can take this. Oh god, orange! Run the other way. Alright, this smaller brush size. So I guess 4. I'll see if I can make this work with 4. I don't think I've ever gone for lower than a brush size 4 before, except for those snowflakes. And I really don't want to. I hope to never go smaller than brush size 4. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, like, ice and snow, there's like, they go hand in hand, but in my experience, some of the best ice has been when it hasn't snowed. Uh, oh yeah, so the one that I'm picturing very clearly in my mind is, well, there are two. There's one near where I grew up, and there's one near where my mom grew up. Because when I went to visit, like when I was a kid, and when we went to visit our grandparents' house, or my grandparents, my mom's parents' house, I don't know, it was just this really cool river. It was just like, it just like ran like right across their backyard. Like, you know, at the end of their front yard was the road that they lived on, and at the end of their backyard was this river, and it was it was just really deep blue, I guess is what I recall. Like, it was a deep bluish green, which is, I guess, why I was going in this direction with it. And it was just like, it was really wonderful. It was like, I don't know how it was like, maybe I just, like, this one distinct memory I have of it, like, maybe, this one distinct memory I have of it, maybe, like, we just happened to catch it at, like, the perfect time or something. But it was like, it was just such beautiful conditions. Like, you couldn't manicure such a big skating area to be so well kept, and yeah, it was just like it was a nice time to just like leisurely like skate up and down, and like there were houses like all along the sides of the river, so you know there were like a ton of other people out there skating as well, and so it was like neighborly, like you could, you know, there were like it was just like such a nice thing that everyone had there, that, you know, it was like the thing to do. You just kind of like go up and down the river, and I mean, as I recall, like as a kid, we like went so far. We actually probably didn't even go that far. We probably actually just went like you know, a very short distance down the river. But to my little kid self, we like, it was like such an epic trip, and we went all the way down, and we saw a fish frozen in ice, which was creepy as all get out, and probably traumatized me slightly. But yeah, I don't know, it was just like, I guess because I can just remember it so vividly. I really want to be able to render it like you know, something similar to what I recall, but it's these cursed hands. They just won't. They just won't. They just won't draw it like they're supposed to. These traitorous hands. Alright. Yeah, and so I mean that's not what I want the inside texture to be, but I guess I don't really know what I want the inside texture to be. Maybe I'll do it like I did with the water itself. I'll just like make it the texture like haphazard and weird, and then just like brush it off a little bit. That was pretty much literally my strategy for the water texture. Yep. Uh, is it working? And the answer is obviously no, but what am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Well, so whatever these patterns are that appear on ice, like not like, like when the ice doesn't like literally fracture, but it looks like it has like fault lines running through it. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess at this point I'm not, like I said, at this point I'm not really trying to sell the uh I'm not really trying to sell it anymore. I'm just trying to make it so that you can't disprove what it's supposed to be. Like like you're not supposed to look at it and be like, "Oh, that's a frozen river." But it's a frozen river, and when you look at it, you're not supposed to be able to it's not supposed to be like discordant, I guess. Is like that fact with this image is just not supposed to be discordant, I guess. That's the high bar that I'm shooting for at this point. We'll see how it turns out. I think I don't know. Maybe I should just use like a less contrasted color or something, because I just want to make these lines super thin, and I know I like shouldn't. So maybe that's just an indication that I just shouldn't be using such a contrasted color. Maybe I should just use something. Yeah, that's probably smart, I guess. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. Because like in general, like I said, I try and avoid using like too fine detail. Uh, so like what if, I don't know, but something about that seems like off to me. I mean, I guess I do want to do fine detail, maybe. So maybe this is like the one situation where that's actually okay, that I want to do fine detail. I mean, the other thing is that this body of water is a lot smaller, actually, than the river that I'm remembering. So maybe that's why excuse me. Maybe that's why it's not like turning out how I'm trying to like maybe the so I'm pretty sure the darkness, or like the degree to which this color is like has depth, probably is also hypothetically to reflect that the river itself also has depth, whereas this river clearly does not. Like this river is clearly much smaller, so I should probably sleep on this. I mean, like I said before, I should probably like work on something else. And I'm having difficulty standing still right now, so I'm clearly in a state of some sort. So now what should I do? I could do the mountain transition, because the mountain transition is fairly simple. It's basically just like, there's no trick to it. It's like, I mean, I could do the other transitions too. The reason I'm not doing the other transitions is because if this one doesn't work, then I'm probably going to have to scrap some of my plans here. I mean, before I decided to do this, I did tell myself, like, I might never have, like, special transitions up against each other. Like, the river is a special, or a special environment transition up against each other. The river is a special environment because it has, like, the river. The snow is a special environment because it has, like, the snow. And I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should just make a bridge, and maybe that'll be fine. Maybe I just make the bridge, and then everything's magically fine. And then yeah, I don't know. Although if I make a bridge, I can only put a handrail on one side of it, and if I don't put a handrail on one side of it, I don't think it's gonna sell as a bridge. I mean, it'd be great if I could put like a fallen log on the ground and have the adventurers walk across the fallen log, but